table around. I had to hold back my laughter, but I couldn't help staring at him. He was so dreamy, kind, and sweet. Really, it's fine. I can do it. Arden, I know how strong you are, but I don't mind helping. How do you know me? Oh, sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Jude. I was at the same school as you, and my little brother was in your class. I've seen you at competitions. You're really amazing. Oh my God. He was so kind. Wait, what if he was my secret admirer from back then? Turns out, he was now a final year medical student and visited our restaurant often with his friends. Pretty soon, I began visiting home often just to run into him. We would talk the entire time he was there, and he always praised me for my achievements in weightlifting and pageants. Now I was sure that Jude was my secret admirer. It was tradition for students to throw a coin into the fountain at the Academy campus fountain for good luck. Of course, I didn't believe it, but there was no harm in trying, right? Okay, let's try this out. I wish to go to the Olympics. Making a wish to meet someone as good-looking as me? Who do you think you are? Arden, it's me, Troy, from school. Troy? Oh, no way! How'd you get so tall? I'm sorry, I mean, you were… Yeah, I was a very tiny guy. Turns out, Troy was a swimmer. He had a good glow-up, huh? But he was now very vain. He constantly looked at himself when he crossed a glass door or mirror, and always praised his own good looks. He was constantly talking about how girls always get him gifts and food he likes. And he wouldn't stop talking about the amazing red car he was saving up to buy. It was so annoying. I pushed him in a bush to shut him up. Oh, I see. You're jealous that I'm talking about all these girls. Actually, I have a crush on someone else, so there. I could tell he was hurt, but he was too cocky. It would never work between us anyway. If you think what I did was mean, I should tell you what he did. Once he promised to give me swimming lessons. He said he would help me when I jumped in, but when I did, he didn't catch me. I started flailing my arms around and thought I was gonna drown when he lifted me up in his arms. Are you all right? All I could think about was how close our faces were to each other. I mean, I almost drowned, but I'm fine now. Okay then, my arms hurt. Saying that, he let go of me and I was back to struggling to stay up in the pool. What a jerk! Just touch your feet to the ground. It's not that deep. Well, Troy wasn't lying. When I stood up, the water came as high as my stomach, but I wasn't gonna let him get away with dropping me back in the pool. I chased Troy around the building for a good 5 minutes before he hid behind some random stranger. All I could see was red, but the minute I looked up, my jaw dropped. It was Jude. Jude, hi. Wait, you know Jude? The real question should be, how do you know him? Looks like you met my little brother. What? He's your brother? Wait, is this the guy you… Bye, Jude. I'll see you around. Troy had figured out Jude was the crush, and he was not gonna let it go. I begged Troy not to say anything to Jude, and even bought him food, held his towel at the end of the line at his swim practice, and even held a mirror for him just to admire himself. He finally agreed, and even helped me by giving me ideas on how to get closer to Jude. He likes watching football, and MSA videos too, so get to work if you want to have something in common with him. Ugh, man, he's so boring. I mean, look at me. I'm so smart and good-looking, and I'm an athlete. Wow, no wonder you don't have a girlfriend. You love yourself enough for 2 people. And Jude is just… he's perfect and handsome. Ugh, gross. Stop talking about my brother. If it'll make you happy, I'll set you guys up on a date. But you have to focus on your upcoming competition first. I agreed, and I was ready for my date with Jude. Except Jude didn't know it was a date. Troy bought 2 tickets to a movie and gave one to Jude and the other to me. I pretended that it was a coincidence. Jude even dropped me home and opened the car door for me as well. Such a gentleman. He said he would be busy for a while with his medical school midterms, but we should hang out again soon. I told him I would love to, and it was okay because I had to focus completely on the competition to get into the national team. I was so excited for the competition and even invited Troy, but Jude also came. I thought you were busy studying. I have a couple of hours to watch your big competition. Good luck. On the day of the competition, however, I was a nervous wreck. Dad, Aunt, Jude, and Troy showed up to support me along with my other classmates. It was a little embarrassing because of the sign they held up with my weightlifting face on it. All red and veiny. It looked like I'd explode. When it was